Theta subconscious reprogramming. What is it and how can you do it? That's what I'll be explaining in this video. If you're new to the Sit Wellness Center, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more health tips like this or meditations. So what is Theta subconscious reprogramming? Essentially, Theta is a brain wave. It's a certain wave that your brain goes into that makes your subconscious mind easier to reprogram. And what I mean by reprogram is basically those automatic responses that you have. In our subconscious minds, we have all sorts of automatic programs running that have been taught to us from a very early age. Things like how to respond to a certain phrase, how you go about your daily tasks, stuff like that. Destructive patterns can also be programmed into our subconscious minds. So if you want to reprogram anything that is not serving you in a positive manner, then putting yourself into theta mode is a really cool way that you can put the goodness back into your life. So to give you an example, when I was really young, probably about 7 or 8 years old, I used to do this thing, and I would go like this on my nose. I don't know why I did it, but my mom would always yell at me, stop rubbing your nose, because I had these huge 2 dark lines there on my upper lip because of that. And so for whatever reason, I had this weird little habit. Now, I was so young, I don't remember how I stopped doing that, but this is something that you could do in your life as an adult if you find that you're doing something emotionally or physically that is not serving you in a positive way. Let me know in the comments down below, what would you like to reprogram into your subconscious? So firstly, how do you get your brain into theta mode? Well, there's a couple different ways. You can meditate, you can go under hypnosis, you can watch TV, and you also experience this right before you fall asleep. One of my favorite ways to do theta subconscious reprogramming is right before bed. For 20 to 30 minutes before you go to sleep, remove all devices that have screens from your sleeping room. Yes, I'm talking about your phone. Get an alarm clock, my friend. It's really important that you remove screens from your room and from your eyesight 20 to 30 minutes before you fall asleep, because those things prevent you from getting into that theta mode, which is really important. Now, in those 20 to 30 minutes, grab yourself a little journal or a piece of paper, whatever you have, and I want you to celebrate the things you did well based on what you want to reprogram. So for example, let's say you know that you eat terribly or you overeat. That day, you can say, I'm proud of myself for not taking the second plate of food. Okay, so essentially you're celebrating your wins. Some days you might only have 1 thing, some days you might have 10 things. Write as many as you can remember from the day. Next, below that, I want you to write down how you want to feel or act the next day and how you're going to achieve that. And what this does when your brain is in theta wave is that it's programming that goal into your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is a goal achieving mechanism. So it will do whatever it can to try and achieve that goal for you. By doing this activity every single night before you go to bed, you're conditioning your subconscious mind to achieve those positive effects in your life. With that being said, it's very important that you frame your wording in a positive sense rather than a double negative. So for example, instead of saying, I want to eat less tomorrow, which is basically saying I want less of what I already have, meaning I want more of what I have. Instead, you could say something like, I only want to eat 5 ounces of food for dinner. As a side note, I don't know what weight in food is the right amount for an adult. Consult your nutritionist. Essentially what I'm saying is your intention or what you want to achieve should be how you want to feel or exactly what you want to do the next day. And hey, if you don't achieve it the next day, Don't be so hard on yourself. Set the goal again and keep moving forward until you achieve that goal that you want. The celebrations will help your mind make the choices you need to get there. So now that you know about Theta subconscious reprogramming, down in the description below this video, I've got a free Theta reprogramming template that you can download. So you can print it off and use it every night before bed. If you found this video useful, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.